Hello guys, how's it doing? So let's keep on and doing the initial setup for these devices. So I'm gonna break this initial setup in some videos. The first one we are gonna configure all the switches, and then we go to the server, then we go to FMC, eyes, and so on, right? So we can have a short videos and a good explanation about each one of them. So first of all, I already prepare all the scripts here, and I'm gonna explain to you guys how that's gonna work. So basic things, right? One of the things that I saw on some documentation and I saw on some clients that it is implemented is to load balance the STP load, for example, the spanning tree. So for example, this SW01 has the odd VLANs with a lower priority, which means it will become the root for these VLANs. And for the even VLANs, the priority will be higher, which makes the secondary, for example. So as I type it here, odd VLAN will be active on the SW01 and even VLANs will be standby, and that works with the STP and also the HSRP. So we will create some VLANs here, as you can see it. You're gonna perform the configuration of the interface, basic things until here. I'm not gonna go so deep on it. So configure the VLANs of the interface, and the interface VLANs we configure the HSRP, right? So we have the VIP, we have the priority. Since I said the odd VLANs will be active here, and the even VLANs will be standby on the SW01. So same thing for the others, just change the priority and the VIP because it's another network, and that's okay. For the SW02 we're gonna have the same thing but other way around, right? So VLAN 10 and 30 will have a higher priority, and VLAN 20 and 40 will be a lower priority, and STP lower is the best. We have the VLANs, we have the interface, they are equals the other one, so same thing. So the interface VLANs will keep the same way, right? So just change the priority, and we're gonna solve that during the configuration. Oh, and I also am gonna configure the 2SW01 as NTP. So it's gonna have these commands: NTP master, NTP search VLAN 10, and under the VLAN 10 I do NTP broadcast, so that guy becomes a server for the clients. What else have here? So for the access switch, it's basic thing. So we have an interface VLAN for the management, we have the routing to the full gateway, so we're gonna use VLAN 10 to pass all the traffic, and when this traffic arrives at the core switch here, it will be routed between the VLANs that is needed. The full gateway, same thing for the AC02. For the SRV, it's basic thing, one IP to manage the device, the routing, the full gateway, and also the interfaces, right, with a description just to be easier to us to identify. SRV02 is the same thing, and that's it. So let's go to the configuration. I already wiped it, but I will wipe it again. These devices here, it doesn't matter, the Linux and Windows device does not have any configuration yet. So let's bring it up these guys here and start to paste the script on it. What else have here to talk about? So HSRP, STP, basic things, basic stuff until now, and as soon as this lab starts to have more interacting, and then we can go forward with more explanation. We're gonna add some more scripts on these guys to to perform the 802.1x to authenticate this device on ICE. So let's go on and start this. Let's start for the S001. Open Secure CRT. So as you guys can see here, it's clear. Terminal length 0, show run. So there's nothing on this guy. Let's copy here and paste it and check if you have some issues. Okay, normally I do by parts, by step, but I think for this video it should be easier to us to copy and paste everything. Okay, no issues reported. As you can see, VLAN 40 is up. Show interface IP brief. Show, oh, let's do show interface brief. Show VLAN brief. Do show VLAN brief. Maybe miss some VLANs, not yet. Okay, yeah, here we go. All VLANs is up. So let's go to the next one, which will be the S002, right? We're gonna perform the same thing, just copy the script and pasted it. What else you have here? Okay, until here. And since these devices are not under the stack, they are just connected between them. That's why you have to place the same config, almost the same configuration on the 01 and on the 02. That's the way it is, right? So we have to do this and paste. Here we go. Oh, this one was fast. Okay, let's go to the next one. Basic things, basic configuration. Just give some names, create the VLANs, and that's it, right? For this case right now, we're gonna perform more details on the FMC, FTD, and ICE. That will be our main focus here. And when the lab is up, we're gonna focus on the troubleshoot steps. So here we go. This is AC01. That's good. Let's do just a simple test. Do a ping to 10.1.1.254. It should be pingable. VLAN is just up. Maybe I miss up something. So E01, E00, E01, 10 and 20, E00, 10 and 20. Show IP interface brief. It's up, ping 10.1.1.251. Probably HSRP is not ready yet, so let's do a ping to directly switch. Yeah, that's it. So HSRP probably is not up yet. So let's see it. Yeah, here it goes. Just little. Just take more time to bringing up the HSRP. Here we go. Same thing for the second one. So let's go to that. Here we go. Sorry for my dog. Go next one, just pasted it. Awesome. VLAN 10 should be up. Okay, let's go to the SRV 01. Same thing, just VLANs and basic configuration as routing. Okay, here we go. Okay, you're done on that out. Let's double R rate. Let's save it. double R in that case is always good. And double R, perform some configs. And the last one is this guy here. Awesome, it's there. So let's do some validations, right? Some verifications before. So show standby brief is the command to check the HSRP. And as you can see, the even VLANs is active, the odd VLANs is active on this guy, and the even VLANs is standby. So with that configuration, we have kind of a load balance for that. So this device will send the even VLANs to this SW02 and the odd VLANs to SW01. And that's I should say best practice, but I saw this applied on some clients. And well, switching and routing, I know the basics, but our focus is security. So when I found that configuration, I think that's awesome, and that's why I show you guys. It is a good way of implementation. So because if you put all the priority here, so SW02 will only works when this one goes down, and with that we can have a load sharing or load balance between them. What else we can check here? Let's go to the SW02 and do the same command just for checking. Here it goes. Standby is good. Show CDP neighbor to check our neighbors. That's okay, that's awesome. We have one switch that doesn't get name. It's supposed to be SW0. So it is connected to ETH11. ETH11, okay, is this guy here. And ETH03 is the access 02. I think CDP still is running. Sometimes takes more time to get the information. Here you go. So just hold on. It runs at every 160 seconds or 50, I don't remember. And that's why. Well, here it goes. So we have basic connectivity between these devices, which means we are good from this for now from the switching perspective. So the next video we're gonna bring up the Active Directory. You're gonna perform all the configurations, configure the Active Directory, configure the DNS, configure the certificate authority, and that's it. Thanks for your time. I hope you appreciate that. If you can share, like it, put a comment, tell me how can I bring more information, how can I be better to you guys. I would appreciate that. Thank you for your time. God bless you. See you soon. Bye bye.